Right, hey everyone. Have you ever wondered what really drives an organisation? Is it the technology? Is it the strategy? Or is it innovation? Well, at the core of it all, it's business value. That's really what drives an organisation. And remember, we've already talked in previous videos about business outcomes. In today's video, I'm going to dive into an exciting new subtopic. Well, at least I think it is, because this is the area that I actually work in. Architecting in a catalyst context. So this is the next subject area in our delivering successful business outcomes with Catalyst. And guess what? This particular part of the course is worth 13% of the overall exam score. But beyond the exam, architecture plays a huge role in how organisations operate, scale, and innovate. Whether you're already an architect looking to move into MuleSoft Integration Architecture, or just curious about the role of an architect in business transformation, then this is the video for you. And I know some of you have been waiting for these videos because you've told me so in comments and mails that I've received. So what is architecture really about? Now, before we begin, really, let's set the record straight. Architecture isn't just about designing systems. It's about defining how an organisation delivers business value. Think of it as a blueprint that lays out all the key components of an organisation, how they connect, and the principles that guide their evolution over time. But to be truly effective, architecture needs to integrate across all key areas. That is business domain, data, applications, and technology. Each of these areas plays a critical role in shaping how an organisation functions. If they're misaligned, you get inefficiencies, bottlenecks, and missed opportunities. But when they actually work together, you unlock seamless operations, innovation, and scalability. Now let's talk about business models for a moment and operating models. Two terms that I've found are often used interchangeably, but actually are very, very different, and we need to understand the difference. The business model defines what value an organisation creates, delivers, and captures. Basically, how the company makes money and sustains itself. But the operating model, well, that's all about execution. It describes how that value is actually delivered through organisational structure, processes, roles, and information systems. Think of it this way. This is the way I think about it. The business model is like a restaurant's menu. It tells you what dishes are available and what makes them unique. That's your unique selling points. The operating model is the kitchen, where all of the ingredients come together and processes are in place to deliver a great meal efficiently. Without a strong operating model, even the best business model can fail. So how do we actually break down an operating model? Well, the answer is by capabilities. Capabilities describe what an organisation can do. They help us map out what's needed to deliver business value effectively. Now, we can break these into two types. The first type is business model capabilities. These are dynamic and change as companies adapt to new markets and customer needs. Operating model capabilities, the second type, these are more stable and evolve gradually over time, and that's why we call them enduring capabilities. Companies don't reinvent their entire operating model every year, right? Yeah, they don't. So instead, they gradually refine it to stay competitive. So now that we understand capabilities, let's talk about how we track their evolution over time. And this is where the architecture roadmap comes in. This roadmap helps businesses navigate change by mapping out how different components, whether technology, processes, or skills, contribute to new capabilities over time. I think of it a bit like a GPS for transformation, because I like walking in the hills and navigating. So global positioning systems for transformation. Without it, organizations can easily get lost. And this is where an architect comes in. Architects play a critical role in aligning business and technology. But to do this effectively, they need to ride the architecture elevator, moving between all levels of the organization, from business strategy to technology, and from technology execution back up to business. Architects often work across different domains, which exist at different organizational levels, and sometimes even at different cultural mindsets for companies that are international, for instance. Their job? To bring everything together into a clear, actionable architecture model and roadmap that makes sense to stakeholders at every level. So you could ask me the question, well, why does this all matter? Well, if you're an architect, an aspiring architect, or just someone interested in how businesses evolve and innovate, understanding these principles can set you apart. And if you're preparing for the Catalyst exam, mastering these topics will give you a huge advantage. Remember, this section alone is worth 13% of the overall score. So, next time you hear the word architect, don't just think about IT systems. Think about strategy, transformation, and business success, and communication from the business level to the technology level and back again. An architect must be able to communicate at all levels of the business and IT. So, if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to give it a like. Hit that button down in the corner for more insights by subscribing to the channel. You get notified when the videos get released. And drop a comment below. What's your biggest takeaway from today? What do you think about architecture and architecting? I'd be interested to know. If you've got any questions or other comments, then please leave them there and I'll try and address them as soon as I can. But stay tuned for the next video and we'll dive into architects and stakeholder interactions, and you won't want to miss that one. So hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.